Potheads!
What up, Potheads?
Y'all already know who this is. It's your host.
Oh, so delicious.
And your co-host, Yayo Donis, in the building. Now, today is going to be absolutely different for y'all. Some of y'all small-minded people might not understand intellectually what's going on here. But for those of you who know how to read, we have our first black author from Pittsburgh here. She dropped her first book in August 2021. It is called What's Next Part 1. We would like y'all to be introduced to Miss Arthur Bay. Welcome to the podcast session. How you feeling?
Here. I'm feeling good.
Welcome to
Very
Texas.
good.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, about your and what got you into writing.
Well, I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm a mother of two, a daughter and a son. Entrepreneur, pretty much do everything. I got my hands in any type of business you can think of. But writing is something I got into as a child. I used to write to escape. That was my way of escaping different things I was going through in the household, different forms of abuse I had dealt with. That's how I got into writing and reading. So that's where that comes from. It's just like a sad thing that I've done
I feel that.
throughout life.
I feel that. That's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, because when you write, you really do get to clear your mind.
Yes, you get the release.
Right.
It's very refreshing.
Oh, before we finish with getting to know you a little bit better, this part of our show is called the BRB.
Look, I'm looking satisfied.
Yeah,
and I don't
see.
smoke. I drink. I'm a drinker, but I'm just like, like, okay. No, I'll get contact. I'll inhale the contact.
So we're gonna BRB, which is bust it down. We're gonna roll it up, and we're gonna blaze it up.
I like that.
So I don't know what I got. So unfortunately, I got the mystery weed today, which is usually hers. Yeah.
I don't think it's me.
Nah, you do be having the most mystery weed. Like,
I be having it sometimes.
no, she usually has the most mystery weed, and then hers be the downers. Like, I need.
Yeah, and that's why I don't smoke weed, because I used to smoke when I was younger, but I don't like the like I like to be up. I want to take my son and be like, hey, what we doing? We going for? Okay, what's that?
Yeah, I
want
smoke
the
sativa.
Yeah,
That's what I
But yeah, mine do be having the indica. They be like, yeah, I got that fire. Yeah, I found out what that means, you motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that fire just mean you got some good ass indica. That's all the fuck that shit.
Yeah.
So what y'all call y'all's here? Cause where I'm at, they call it, so they'll say loud, and then it's like gelatas, pound cake. I was selling weed even when like a couple years ago I was selling. What y'all names down here?
Man, there's all kind of names for weed.
Yeah, see,
We
got this Durban poison.
Durban poison.
She had one called Cheetah Piss before. Like,
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
All kind of
awesome.
awesomely sleazy.
Is my new prescription.
Cheetah piss. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait till the people in my city hear this. Y'all hear this? Cheetah piss.
I need somebody that's running.
Y'all ain't got that. Look, y'all need to find it.
So do y'all be looking for because I know when they was looking for the they like to see the crystals in there. So that's what y'all be looking for too. Okay.
Nah, see, sometimes you gotta look for something that looks soft and fluffy and stuck together.
I don't like fluffy weed.
See,
I like
they
that
do
one.
be liking it in a block.
But this
Yeah, I like that.
But then you gotta break it down.
It just looks fluffy. It looks like a cloud.
You do.
You know what they had me? I tried this right after I had my son shrooms.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. The second time I definitely had it. I was like tripping, like I was like, I'm about to die.
Well,
Take me to the hospital.
Okay, so
But the first time
I was definitely not feeling like that last night.
The first time I only did it twice, but the first time it was cool. I didn't like the yawning thing. I was yawning. It was like lights. I kept saying lights.
Oh Lord.
It was like psychedelic.
Ooh. Yeah. You probably had too much.
That was a good shroom right there, buddy.
Yeah, I need your shrooms in the cool.
For real. So what you be doing up there where you at with all these books and stuff? Tell us about y'all book clubs.
So I don't think we got no clubs. I think if they do, I don't be involved. And here's the thing, my book I started. Well, now it's 2023, so technically I started my book 15 years ago, and I started it and I had only wrote 13 chapters. I was sitting on those 13 chapters for, I think maybe like 5 years, and then I read another one. Like I would go through my spurts, and I'd be like, let me go, but I lack consistency, so I'll start and I won't finish. So by the time 2021 came, I was sitting on 17 chapters. I only came up with 4 more. And even though it's true, I still had to go back in the timing, the time frame, the time zone. So it's not so easy just because it's true. And then you got to write stuff to where it flows. You got to write it to where it's interesting. Right. So that takes time and creativity. You know what I mean?
Some people be writing these books and they don't be making any sense.
No, everybody got a dope story, but can you put your stuff down on paper to where somebody will want to sit there and read it? Right. That's where the creativity come in. I think everybody's story is, we all got something to say. Right. But yeah, I had only had 17 in 2021. I ended up going through a divorce, and at that time, like in my opening, the opening is a suicide attempt. I was battling suicide my entire life from 8 through 2021. That was the last time I've been dealing with it. But I had decided, once I started trauma therapy and stuff, I told my best friend, I set a goal like, you know what, I'm going to finish my book. I'm going to start May 20th and I'm going to finish June 20th. So I was determined, and so I wrote my remaining, I think 23 chapters. I wrote those in 30 days. So that's how that came about. But I don't sit, even though it's a part 1, it's a 3-part series, but that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna be writing forever. I plan on because what's
finna hit them with that.
And what's gonna happen is I plan on this going. I know it's gonna fall into the right hands, and they're gonna I'm gonna have it on screen. That's where my ultimate goal is, and that's where I'm pushing it to go, and it's gonna get there.
Of course, I got faith in it.
Yes, thank you. I need that faith.
100%.
I need that faith.
We're rooting for you.
Add on to my mustard seed, okay? I need it.
Yeah, just make sure you keep us along the journey.
All day. Look, I'm gonna have y'all, because this is what I like to do, and I'll even show y'all once, But I like to get the footage of the because here's the thing. You see, I like Steve Harvey's story. He'd be like, I lived out my car, and da 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 da, and you be feeling that, but we didn't really see it. And I'm not saying he's lying. But, I like to show the journey. When I went up New York, I was up there selling books in the middle of Brooklyn. People don't know me. Like I say, how I said my city showed love, but they know me. They seen it. People that, that know what I went through or know the people all involved in my life, they feel it. But when you in New York where nobody knows you, it's like they looking at you like, what's so dope about you? So you really got to sell yourself. It's a humbling experience. I went up there with all these books and I only sold 3, but I'm not looking at the only and a negative. That was a good thing to me, because here I am telling you, like, that my book, it's about me, but they don't really know. So it's like a roll of dice. So I got that all on record. So when I do get to where I'm going, I like to show this is what it was like. When I'm up in the board and I'm asking 30 people to buy my book and only one person buy it and feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's the humbling journey that I have on footage. So I definitely want to have this covering. Like, I remember I went, like, y'all gonna be looking like, Lord, that's crazy. Yeah. Like, and I'm gonna have it. See, I told y'all.
Right before we know it, she gonna come out with part 3 and come right back.
Yeah, that's right. I save all my numbers, because guess what? I'm coming,
See? And y'all thought we wasn't smart. I'm just playing.
But on a serious note, y'all really thought we wasn't smart.
Just because girls smoke bud don't mean we kill our brain cells. We actually use them to do things.
Yeah. I mean, I killed the ones that's not necessary.
I'm not that play with you. Oh man, see, look, you the little homie in the corner about to come back. You over here talking about. You don't want the little homie come back. See the little homie? That's our
he mad at me right now. So.
It's our little friend that used to come and just stuff used to be falling, so we just used to say our little homie was in here.
I'm no big on.
Know what happened.
Yeah, I'm big on spirituality. You never know. It might be somebody really just chilling. Yeah, they liking the vibe. Okay, it's time. I got shop. It's time they shooting. Let me see what they got to say.
You trying to hit the blunt? Nope, not today.
They just gotta let their presence be known.
My old dusty today, because I got these nails on. And
you got it.
Yeah, I know y'all used to see me without nails, and I can't do it. We not finna do that. I'm not finna do it to myself.
It's alright. I ain't got mine on this week. But I'm gonna have them out next week. Don't be worried about it.
She just had some on yesterday, okay?
Yeah, why you take them
I
off?
just seen her yesterday.
See, what had happened was I had messed up and got up wrong and popped one of them a little bit, and then I tried to grab her purse and I popped it off, so I just popped them off.
Oh yeah, but that one missing.
Yeah, I was like, it's okay.
Cause y'all be sleeping on press
They do. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Sometimes.
No, my friend, she told me, girl, 'cause I used to do nails. I stopped in 2021. But my friend told me, like, girl, I will get these press on so quick for the night. And they be cute. She be having the ones with the stones on them, too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and then also, like, if you have a nail kit, if you buy, like, the plain ones, you can put your own designs on them.
Yeah.
I ain't finna sit there that long to do it to myself. I could pay.
But see, that's
I
the
can't.
thing. It's like right there. Like, you know, when you have them on the little thing that the nails come on, you just leave it there and paint on it. Paint your little design on it.
What?
That way you ain't gotta, you know.
I used to, when I did my nails, I did others. Every time I did mine, this hand was always good. This hand was always.
But now they have like the little hands that you can actually put the nail in, and you put your design on it, and then you can glue it on.
Okay.
They have those now. So they got people that make. I be watching, you know, some of these TikTokers who actually do that.
Yeah.
Like it's this one girl who she puts little Disney princesses, and I'm talking about like little tedious art on these nails. And they just look so cute and perfect, like especially like when she did the Tinkerbell with Peter Pan. It was adorable.
Yeah, I had like the little things we watered them on. They was like little tattoos. You can put the water on and pull it off. I had like little designer ones, Gucci ones, Louis Vuitton, all those Swarovski stones.
Well, looky. I need to go get me some little short press on. Shoot.
Yeah, and just throw them little tattoos on there.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be alright.
Or even some little powder.
Don't be hating. Y'all know y'all do it too. Out there acting like y'all ain't got them press-ons right now. While y'all watch it, you probably can't walk.
Especially y'all celebrities. Y'all be lying. When y'all be in the music videos, y'all be wearing press-ons. I know y'all do.
You think Cardi's be press-ons? I don't think Cardi's be press-ons, man.
Cardi be
They do.
press-ons.
They get the ones. So those people that make them, and when they make them, they are like acrylic. So they're
okay.
Like she probably get her shit from Jay Will or something.
Oh, okay.
They're already.
You know, she with the Love and Hip Hop crew, so she'll get. You know, Jay will be having some nice ass nails. That boy,
on point.
He be on point. His wings, he made them bitches himself.
Oh, that's the one you said. Yeah. He do go hard.
Yeah, I was in your raffle.
Did she win the Oh So Delicious win? Can you tell us? You gonna let us know?
Well, he probably don't even know, because you know when I cashed out from it was under my name and not under the podcast session.
But it's okay. He gonna go find it. We gonna shoot you a DM and let you know who she was. You need to come holler at us on the show too. Bring that blue wig, that multicolored.
Yeah. Bring all the ones that you had on Wall and Out too, because I'm gonna snatch one of them bitches right on off your head, and I'm gonna run with it.
Y'all wanna see how it works? No, I'm just playing. I really would do it, but I ain't gonna do it today. I'm too quick for that today. Okay.
You good?
Oh, it's on you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I'll be stuck like, what you say?
I be having to make sure, because I don't be knowing.
You got to act. Man, have y'all ever been in a situation, like you say you don't smoke, right? And then somebody else
Still try to pass it to you.
not try to pass it to you, but like come and blow it all up in your face? Can you back up a little bit? Like personal space, just a little bit right here?
And every time I even try, I get high immediately, because I don't. So one puff, I be like, I'll get cold.
Oh man, you gonna sleep.
Then I think too much. That's another thing. I'm already a thinker. I think. So I'm thinking, but I can't keep up with my thoughts because it's trying to make me chill. But I ain't got time. I'll be like,
I'm telling you, I get to write every time.
Then I'm like, oh, my heart is racing too fast. Now, for some tequila involved, yes, I will have a shot.
Oh Lord.
Yes, I will.
Somebody tried to start you off too early. Because they got to start you off with Reggie and not dope. So that's the thing with it. It's a lower grade.
Yeah.
So if you hit it, it won't be as potent. You won't be caught.
Y'all still say Reggie?
Yeah.
We say 50.
50? What is that? 50? We'll start calling it 50. I need a 50.
We said Reggie when I did smoke when I was like 16. It was Reggie and 10 around was the good stuff. Then they start saying Purple Haze.
Yeah, I heard that.
Now
That's
they
a
say,
brand.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's how to. But we be slow to stuff, and now we say they say loud. And what's the one they say? But 50 is the low grade. 50 mid.
That's crazy.
So they
we also got popcorn.
We got pop. Yeah.
popcorn. I'm about to bring y'all all this slang to the city.
What's up? What's up? Lace us up.
So
I don't know.
we about to stop saying 50.
They be trying to steal the South stuff up there. The little words that we say that's catchy, they be trying to, let me use that.
I'm cracking, because we got the same words. Oh, we don't got too much going. Well, one word that we got that if you ever hear is strictly from our city, it's from nowhere else, and that's nefs. That's strictly from. So how people say homies and stuff like that when they're swearing.
Okay.
Our city,
like nephew.
Yeah, no, nefs is like it's strictly a neighborhood that I grew up in, Hill District. So their homies, they call them nefs. So anybody that say that, if they ever heard that's strictly from Pittsburgh. That's from nowhere else. That's a strict neighborhood. Not even the whole city. You have to be from the Hill District to say that. Or yeah, everybody else pretty much say like homies and stuff like that, or they might swear on a specific person.
I like that. My bad. I had to write it like mine.
Yeah, she wrote that idea because she wrote it down.
Don't worry about it. My notes and stuff all up over her. Shoot.
Yeah, get off her paper. Like we in school.
You feel me?
Cheating.
So are you going to do a book tour?
Yes. So right now I'm was a trial and error, and I'm doing stuff myself. So I went to Philly and did a podcast up there. The first time I did go to New York. I went to New York the month after my book came out. I went to Brooklyn. This was during COVID though. COVID was just kind of still in the wraps. I didn't know that they had that rule mandatory vaccination. So I get up there. I couldn't get into nowhere. Like the one guy had let me in the club, but I'm trying to sell. I was planning on selling at the let out. But guys was looking at me, they ain't trying to see my book. They trying to see what's up. So I had to wait till the next day, but I wasn't able even to go to the stores. I came up there unprepared. I get up there thinking I'm gonna go shopping. But when I get up there, I can't get in the stores because I don't got a vaccination. So I had to keep the same clothes I had on that I wore out because I wore it before I left. And by the time we got up there, it was time to go out. That was a hassle. So I ain't stay up there as long because, like I said, I couldn't get into nothing. So that was kind of pointless. But I sold I sold 3 there, and then I ended up getting pregnant. Found out I was pregnant that December. So I went to one podcast in Philly. That was when I was still pregnant, and then after that I nested. So I'm just now getting back to it. My plan was to go to ATL first, but when I got the opportunity to come down here, it was supposed to be a family trip. It's hot, and it was like, well, damn, I'm a network down here. Let me get on the phone, make some calls. They got to tell me what's down there, what podcasts they got down there, what stations they got down there. I reached out to about 4 people, and I got back 2. But 2's cool, you know what I mean? It's 2's cool, you know. So I got responded back from you all, and I got the response back from Amanda.
Amanda's cool. Shouts out to Amanda.
So shout out Amanda Sapp. Yes.
Yeah, because you found us on Facebook.
Yep. I was like, and I think I had typed in podcast in Houston. That's why I said it's good. I know you said y'all don't like to say that because y'all probably just want to. Y'all want to be strictly, but that's good for somebody who's coming here and they are looking to see what's up. Because that's how I got y'all. I typed in podcast Houston and a couple popped up. I knew what type of crowd I was going for, as far as like some sports ones came up, some more of the other culture. And I'm like, we probably ain't going to connect, just the things I got to talk about. But so I reached out and heard from you. It was another station I did reach out to. I didn't hear from them, and I think another podcast, and then Amanda. Well, it was amazing, and she got back. It was professional too, like a couple days later. So that was cool.
That's what's up.
And I always send my link because my thing is I might want to be seen, but people might read and not feel like this ain't the move. I don't want to sit down with her. So that's another thing. That's why I send the link. Here's my link. Go read the reviews and see if that's what you want to.
You gotta say my little dance on
We
the
love the black art.
We got her. Y'all did it.
Yep.
Yes, on the podcast session. Like,
Booyah.
share, subscribe. In that order. Okay.
Make sure you hit that bell.
Dang. Look. We got stuck to my lip. I hate that. Man, don't you hate when you wear lip gloss though? And it get all stuck to the
Everybody
black?
all on there.
I be wanting to wipe it off. That's why I ain't put my lip gloss back on. I was like, just wipe that thing slow. This ain't gonna make no sense.
Yeah, like when we was at the spot the other day, old girl had on lip gloss, and it was all.
But I ain't gonna lie. I wiped it out twice. No disrespect, sweet, at all. But yeah, you just wipe it off a little bit when you pass. It just helps us out. Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just. That's about it.
Yeah, I like to smoke with you, but I don't wanna smoke your lips. You know what I'm talking about? I like just my lips.
And I taste strawberries.
Man, when you was smoking, did you used to mess with edibles?
Let me tell you about edibles. I went to Miami 2019 or 2019. Out whatever year it was, doesn't matter. And I had got some cookies or whatever the hell. I was stuck and I'm in a Maserati. I'm driving so slow. And my son's dad is like, why is you driving like that? I felt like I was taking a SAT.
Dang.
Like I was concentrating. And then I'm a talker. And like I said, I'm a beat. I couldn't talk. I'm just, oh hell no. And then it was
the whole thing.
Yeah, and I was.
Cause they be good.
They definitely be good.
But you only supposed to have a bite.
At this point, I want to. Oh no, and forget a bite, cause I get to Pittsburgh. His brother gave me a little gummy bear. It was a little. I was high for like 4 days. I felt like
Dang.
Say, man, hold on. Where was you?
Yeah, where was you at?
We talk. We gonna talk. Yeah, we can take a trip.
I ain't got time to be high that long.
Yeah, take us to his house.
If you need to look, sir, we got to check.
Marlon, you heard this?
Ingredients. Go to his house.
Okay, not. But you, I was so high down and like, that Miami was high for. That didn't come down. I don't even remember. I was like, oh hell no. And then he was like, so when it was my son's uncle. So when we got back to Pittsburgh, like a month or something later, he's like, oh, take this gummy bear. I was like, I don't like how that cookie made me feel. He's like, this little gummy ain't gonna. That gummy had me high. Too high. I'm cool.
Oh man. It be like that.
It makes me shut down. Like I don't wanna. I wanna be up. I wanna talk.
Mine wouldn't do that, see.
Yeah, she uses sativa. She don't use it.
I like the name sativa. Y'all call y'all sativa. I heard that in a song.
Well, sativa is the upper of the weed. Indica is the downer of the weed.
Yeah, I want to be up.
Yeah, I like the.
But I think too much too, and weed make me think. What does that trigger?
No,
I don't know,
I mean, you probably, some things.
I'm
you
an
have
upper.
to-
I like party stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'll pop an
I feel
ecstasy or
you.
something like that. I'll pop one of them.
I feel you.
That don't make me loosen up, and I'll be. But
Hey, girl, go on, let's go have some fun.
yeah,
Definitely.
smoking. That's probably the only time I can smoke. If I'm like rolling, I could probably smoke and not get settled. But no, just to be heck, now I'll be sitting here like stuck. Now I'll be thinking, can't keep up with my thoughts.
We gonna have her zoned out and shit. She ain't
I don't know,
gonna go.
staring.
Where was I supposed to
Like,
go the
what did
day
you want me
after
to
I
say?
left
Yeah, I was supposed to went somewhere.
That's me.
y'all? Oh, that podcast session, right?
Yeah, see, I be done forgot
And then
stuff.
she ended up coming back. I was supposed to be here, right?
But she
Like,
hopped
you
in your
live
car
for
though.
it.
She took your keys, so she had to bring it back.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, I ain't got time to be all
Yeah.
confused, all
She was
lost.
like, I done took the wrong car.
I'll be in the middle talking like, what was that saying? Like, see,
I love it. Thank you for being with us, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for
I'm
having
so
me.
serious.
So have you done any nightlife things around here?
So, no, that's why I said I can't, domestic. So I was already kind of on the outs. We was on the outs anyway. But so it kind of like interfered with just everything because I wasn't supposed to be having the kids with me. We was all being in an Airbnb. They would have been there. So now with me and my kids in the hotel, I could leave her, but now I'm just gonna be out by myself. Like, and if I was home, I'll be different. I'll be comfortable. I'll be like, hey, I don't know.
You know, just have you a glass or two of wine.
Yeah, I think I might go somewhere tonight though.
Oh snap!
Let me find out.
Yeah,
Where we going?
Y'all gotta tell me what's the place to be on a Sunday.
Let's see.
Cause we definitely can step outside.
Oh, okay. I ain't trying to go out there and be messy or nothing. Cause something is definitely going on today.
Oh, see, you got that.
But they don't know
Guess to
that
hit
we
the
know.
line.
Cause you know, when this
Guess to hit the
episode
line.
airs, they not gonna know what the fuck. Yep. Y'all don't know. That was poetry right there. Y'all have no idea what was going on. But,
Oh man. Jumped in the back seat. I wasn't even driving. She was driving. That was all her.
I don't know. We was in a Tesla. I was in the back seat.
We ain't getting in no Tesla. Y'all, would you drive a Tesla?
I was going to drive one when I was at the rental. I was like, no, I'll just get this truck. Then I grabbed the biggest truck, the biggest one there. I said, let me grab this big one right here.
Driving itself. I was in the back seat.
It was driving. My daughter said she don't like
I
that.
was sleeping in the back seat in the Tesla.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, my
I
daughter.
told her to go to this address 19 times and it just went in a circle and I went to sleep.
It really do be driving itself. My daughter said that. She said it's like a computer.
It is. Like I've seen
on
them.
the parking space too.
Outlet.
You get out right in front of the building, and you know, as soon as you pull up to the gate, you pull.
So it's a robot
Basically, it find the first parking space it can go
with
to.
nobody behind the wheel.
With nobody behind the wheel.
See, I know y'all just y'all told on them, right? Y'all know y'all just
And the
snitched
thing
up.
about
That's
it is,
a whole robot.
The crazy thing about it, like it knows when you're going to a reserved parking space or not. So it
Excuse me?
Yeah, it knows when it's going. Like
Come
it
on,
can read
dog.
reserved.
So
I'm good.
It's a real life robot.
Yeah,
I'm real
Have
good.
y'all seen one go through the graveyard? Oh, y'all gotta see that. Like, just look it up on YouTube. Like, just a Tesla through the graveyard. It'll have like people walking across the street because it can tell you when people walking across the street, and ain't nobody even there. Like nobody's there, and they just
who walking across the street?
Yeah, and ain't nobody even there. Like it's the craziest thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta look. I am going to.
Who the pilot? Where the pilot at? What country you in?
Wait, some things got pilots.
It got to.
It got GPS. I mean, them things was getting to accidents.
But how do it not?
And they don't
Exactly.
They don't be updating
Updated.
the construction zones.
Like the software.
I'm still stuck on the damn parking spot.
Reserve? Because if I get out, you just gonna be like, all right, we parking over here.
Yeah, it
I don't gotta tell
in,
you.
like it'll know that spot is reserved.
Shut up. Get it parallel by itself.
I'm pretty sure if it find a parking space.
I'm gonna go look that up right after I
Get
the parallel parking.
Yeah, parallel park.
Oh,
I mean, you know, which car? I think Lexus started that shit. That whole parallel parking and it just.
was it yeah, I think it was Lexus. Man, no.
I like how now the cars the smarter cars, automatically the music goes down when you reversing. Because before, I used to always be like, turn it down automatic, like out my soul. So I'm like, dang, car, you know the vibes.
Nah, I do appreciate that. That is
Definitely like
right there.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break.
And be right back with
We'll
you.
be right back. Just make sure y'all hit that bell and like, share, and subscribe.
Turn me up, D-Son. Put them drugs to my body, cause I need it. Got me feeling like I'm fiending. The shit that I be rapping, it be real, no, I ain't dreaming. I be writing all my songs, cause it gotta have a meaning. You can call it what you want, I thank the Lord that I'm still breathing. I'm the chosen son, mama ain't gon' never run. I just gotta keep a gun. In the streets, it ain't no fun. You by yourself, it's one-on-one. Y'all shooting shit up just for fun. I call me lacking, I ain't have a gun. Y'all can't tell me what I even done. Fuck you niggas, it's just hate. I don't trust nobody, they quick to smile up in your face. That shit fake. Lord, you by my side, give me a break. It feel like I'm in hell trying to escape. Popping all these pills, I don't even know which one to take. I just rather be alone writing these songs, chasing that cake. Why they steady calling my phone, I'm making songs, they gotta wait. Girl, I know I did you wrong, it's my fault, it's a mistake. I know some niggas, they be leeching, trying to eat up all my plate, that's a mistake. They ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm great. Nobody on this earth gon' take my place. I don't fuck with 12, I hit that gas, we on the chase, well, there's some breaks. But if I ever die, just meet me at them heaven gates. I don't care what they say, just stay up out my way. They say it's gon' be okay. Nigga play us a DOA, they want me dead, I wanna see that day. My mama stressing, I tell her prayer, I'm writing songs like day by day. Just chill, mama's gon' be okay. I never thought I'd see this day. I ain't grow up to be this way, but I can't help it. They say I'm selfish, but I can't help it. They say I'm selfish.
What up?
What up, Potcast? We back.
We're back like we never left.
Hey! My bad, we had to do all that in the blue real quick.
You know how we do.
We be real silly up in here sometimes. So, was it hard for you to start publishing yourself?
So I don't recommend anybody to self-publish. Self-publish is the easiest. I thought that was the smartest way. Based on like a few years back when I started it, someone told me like, don't do it with a publishing company because you'll be contracted and you'll have to produce so many amount of books by this time and you'll only make this much because they pay you up front. So that's why I actually decided to self-publish. But the downside to self-publishing, you can't submit your book in as a solo publisher to New York Times. There is other contracts. That's super whack. There is other contracts. You just gotta like network, do the homework, shop around, and just if you know what you want. Like I know what I want. I know I don't want to sell my royalties. I know that I want to always have my rights. So and that might cost too, but I'm willing to put the money behind it. So you gotta know your contracts, know what you want. So I just definitely won't recommend. But that was the easiest. All I had to do was pay for my graphic design for my book cover, which I already designed that myself. I needed the person to do the software. So I told him what I wanted. He executed it. And I just had to submit the format in the Amazon and boom, they publish it for me. But I won't recommend that.
That's what's up. Oh, wait.
However, I'm going to keep it on there. So even though I'm looking for a company to republish, I still want to keep it on Amazon because Amazon, everybody's on there. So even though I don't recommend, I would never want to remove it off of the site because I want my book to be available to everybody. So people do shop on there a lot. Even though I'll have a website running soon and then I'll have my own link. But people like it there, so that's cool. Just to keep that, open there. Yeah. So.
Y'all heard that. Y'all better go get her book on Amazon.
Definitely get it.
It's Arthur Bay. What's next? Part 1.
You want to have it because when part 2 come out, you'll want to be lost. Or not even lost because part 2 is going to proceed. But it's more so when you don't know the part 1, you don't appreciate it as much as the readers who know part 1. Right. So if you jump in reading part 2, you're going to love it too. But the ones who read part 1, they going to appreciate it way more than you.
Mm-hmm. Faithful fans. Thank you to faithful fans.
Yep. Shout out to them because they waiting.
Okay. I'm ready to see Broadway, everything. I don't even care.
Yeah. Right. Listen, my ultimate goal.
I see it as a play and watch it turn into I want to see everything. We got to be front row center.
Yeah, all day. I said I want my goal. I said I want Tyler. If I have anybody produce it, I would want Tyler Perry to be the one to put it on the screen. I think this is more up his alley, and that's what my goal is. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna make, yes,
You hear that, Tyler
She's
Perry?
gone.
I'm gonna, yeah,
Come on.
better know. It's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. And I know he's gonna be the one to execute it and deliver it right. And then I could see him even letting me say who I want to play certain parts. Like I could see.
Just don't let him pick the wig.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't let him.
But you know what? He's came. I could say the movies. the movies have came a long way. They came a long way. When I seen him do A Fall from Grace, I was definitely like, oh, you see the growth, and that's why I'm comfortable now. Like, okay, he could definitely do that. Don't waste that mic right there.
No, it ain't.
No, that mic used to kill me.
I know, but you always get me when I be having. So like, why you? Smash my ass.
No, I don't. No, I'm talking about like they be. I don't like whatever wigs they be having.
No, I understand.
Be like.
But you be saying every time I be like having on a wig or
No.
I
Your
be
wig.
getting called out.
No,
She make me check my wig.
Yeah, let me check. Hello. Okay.
But you
We ain't got no mic. All right.
my sister friend, she gave, because I told her I wanted it to be a movie eventually, you know, and I'll get into that way. But she had gave me an idea like, why don't you make it a series? And I'm like, dang, a series might be dope.
Yeah.
Because that drags it out. Because after part 3, I'm not giving no more. You know, I'm not. I'll be writing forever.
You can just write a script after that.
Well, my thing is, by that time, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly believe that by the time part 3 come out, I'll already be famous. I'll already be in the door. So anything they want to ask about what's going on, we can ask when I'm on the talk show or something like that.
Okay.
I'll be able to answer those questions. I ain't putting it in book no more. You know, they'll be able to see what's up with me. What's going on with you now, and I'll be able to keep them updated. Because I'll be writing forever. You know, forever. We're all living a book. I'm living a book right now. We're living our story. Continue till we check out.
Absolutely.
So I'm definitely gonna leave it a cliffhanger. The way I wrote it is each chapter is like you can't put it down. That's how I make the ending. So that even part 3 is going to end with you like, but it's not gonna be no more.
Yeah,
Read the little book.
That's one of the books you cannot, try to read while trying to go to sleep.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't. I heard people said they were in traffic on their Kindle, and it's like. I felt so good. People like, I got it on Kindle, but it was so good I had to get it. I needed that just to be in my house. I'm like, wow, you're
about
it
to me at the wrong time.
What?
And I was like, oh, are you for real?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Because you like it. You like the.
I felt authentic. And then you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
So
I write for my soul.
when she told me, I was like, you got to be lying. Like, she joking. And I was like, I'll wait till I see it. She's here.
Listen, I seen the realest review I seen, and he said, and I don't know her personally. She's from the same area, just not the same city. But I guess the book was jumping in the timeline, and she went to go grab it, and she caught me through Messenger. She was out of town. She was like, "Hey, I've been reading your book. I'm blocked on Facebook, but I'm leaving your review." She said, "You put your heart, soul, and coochie in that book." I said, "What did I put in there?" I said, that is really one of my reviews. One of my reviews say she put her heart, soul, and coochie in this book. I said, what? I was definitely, that was probably my best. I mean, I appreciate all my reviews, but that was my favorite. That was my favorite. I never heard that. That was very unique. Yeah, that was it?
Really
Shout out Kiki So Cocky, because that was what's up. I let her review.
Can you repeat what was she?
Yeah, review their podcast and get them a good review if they can.
She is very cocky.
She said she put her heart, soul, and coochie in this book.
Wow.
I'd never heard that. I felt good about that because I wrote from my soul.
That's compliment.
Yes.
You want to cry?
No. My legs keep sticking. No. Yeah, no, I definitely did. I didn't, just me being a reader, I always read, I used to read the urban books. I got addicted to them when I was like 15, but by the time I hit 23, I started getting bored with them because they're not, well, what it was is, they're not real. You know, my thing is,
I could see that.
So what happened was, one day I'm at work and I'm reading them. I don't remember which one it was. And I was sitting there and I was like, dang, these is really getting boring. I said to my best friend, I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna write my story, and I said, and I'm not going to add or take away from it. I'm not going, because the book will be like, the guy be the finest and this girl be the baddest, and that don't be true. And then they'd be like, I can't relate to people whose dad, like my favorite was the all-time favorite, the coldest one ever, love it. But I can't, shout out Sister Soldier, but I can't relate to having this kingpin dad with acres of land. That's not realistic, to me. And it'd be like hood fairy tales. When I first started reading, I used to wish I was living those. So when I wrote mine, I decided to keep it all the way authentic. When I describe myself, I keep it all the way authentic. I don't make it everybody descriptive. It's all the way authentic. When I talk about my daughter's dad, he had got murdered. But when I talk about his lifestyle, his money, I don't make it more than what it was. But it was good to me. Yeah. So there's not a person that can't relate to it. When I talk about my mental health situation, things that people don't touch base on, like I really wrote everything that was in my heart, mind, and soul. I had to relive moments to say what I went through and what I was thinking. There's some things that I opened up and confessed it that people didn't even know I actually did in that time, that they found it like, damn, it might have been a rumor that they didn't have actual confirmation, So that's why that was my motivation to why I wanted to write. Just reading, and I'm not, no disrespect to the urban books, because they do what they do. They are for who they for, but I got started getting bored with them. So mine is superly in its own lane. I call it an urban thriller. You know what I mean? So
urban thriller.
Urban. You don't got no urban thrillers out here right now. That's that's that.
That's dope.
Well, I got a question. Since we're on the topic of Sister Soldier, do you have a top 5?
Ooh.
Of her books?
No,
just books, period.
Just books, period.
Top
5 authors, top 5 books.
I haven't been reading, to be honest, but Sister Soldier, the coolest one ever, is my top one. What do I remember what I used to like? I liked Zane. So she listen, before I knew sexuality. Before I knew sexuality, I used to read her to wish I felt how she felt until I learned myself, on the feminine side, on that way as far as that. But so she was one. I did like Terry Woods. What book did I read of hers? Because it's been years. I haven't read an urban book since before I started mine, and that's why I said I think I was like 23, 24. And I liked the Cartel. So them is my top that I could think of. I don't read them no more. I ain't into them. I'm not, and that's why I had to drop mine for that. I had to give a new lane for it. I had to give one that was needed. I feel like my book's in its own lane, and it was needed for the streets, for the male. I didn't have males come up to me, and that's major too, because I don't want it just to be a female thing. And it's for all ages.
Everybody can read.
It's for all ages, even though the timeline is from my age of 16 through 23. But I had an older person. I'm at a wedding, and she tells my ex, like, "Ain't that your wife?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she was like, "She wrote a book." And he was like, "Yeah." She said, "Can you introduce me to her?" So he introduced me. Now she's older. I don't want to throw a bad number. She might have been like 70 or something like that. But he introduced me, and she said, "I just want to let you know I loved your book, and I can't wait to part 2. I'm like, "You read my shit? Like, you loved it?" But I felt like, damn, this is when I knew, like, well, and then like my daughter's cousin, he's a hood nigga. He come to me in a bar, he said, "Yo, your transition is dope." And I'm like, damn, like, okay. I got it. I wanted all crowds. This is not just a strict audience. I wanted everybody. I wanted you to feel it too. And I've had people tell me they never even went through what I went through, but they felt like they went through it. If I can grace the reader like that, that's cool for me. That's what I needed.
Like, she got me on the prelude.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna be texting me like, you know what, you was right. You gonna text me? You gonna say 1 part 2 coming?
Be like, look.
But not to the world want it. I want the world. I want everybody wanting, and that's when I know it's gonna be time. And I can't rush greatness. It has to precede part 1. Yeah. It has to precede it. You can't rush it. You gotta let it come in its timing.
Sometimes that shit come like that. Sometimes she gotta wait.
Yup. But it come when it's supposed to.
Yeah. It's not gonna come fast.
No. And when you do things out of, like, when I was releasing this one, like I said, I was going through a divorce, and my best friend was like, "Yeah, you would have been finished had you been messed." And I'm like, "Nah, it had to do it this way, because if I would have finished years ago, my attitude was totally different. I held grudges. I held a lot of I was more so like, I dealt with who I dealt with. I wasn't open to, you know, it was, I'm not gonna say I was snobby because I never been snobby, but I just pretty much was more closed-minded with dealing with everybody. And you can't be like that when you got to learn to be a people person, especially in the lane of what I'm doing. You do got to learn how to talk with people. And I didn't know. I knew how to talk to people just similar to me, but it can't be like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I won't vibe better. I might vibe better with people similar to me, but as far as talking, so I had to go through things. I had to become a little bit more humble. So I feel like the timing was perfect. I wouldn't have rather it be released 5 years ago. I think when it came, it was supposed to come.
Mm-hmm. She here now. You did that.
Yeah.
I hope y'all host is the best. Can't lie. She do her thing. She got an black author on the show.
Yeah. And she told me, she said, I'm gonna pass the co-host. We gotta make sure. She was like, and I was like, oh, they making me feel special. I'm the first author on here. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I got real excited.
Yeah.
You really don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, I hope they rate the link. You know, I just super like just so because I know some people when they interview they be like, what you want me to ask? I don't like that. I like people to go with their flow. Like go with what you want to ask me. What do you like? That's more kosher to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
You know, and we try to let the people know you. You know, we try to ask those kind of questions. You know, because not only are we getting to know you, they're getting to know you as well.
Right.
Yeah. So. And we try to create that content for your audience as well as ours.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
So yeah. It's like an all around thing.
My bad. I'm a little speechless, like for real.
Did you get a chance to check out the prologue or anything?
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Okay,
and I do want to I just want to jump face first.
Yeah.
Right into it.
Yeah, you don't want to, I'm going to be honest, you don't want to not, like I think Kindle gives snippets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
And it cuts it off.
Yeah, and it pissed me off. That's what got me, because
my cousin called me like, my 2 minutes is over. And I'm like, she's like, how long is this book going to take to get here? I'm like, oh my goodness.
Don't make me wait. That's all right.
When I say so many things try to discourage me from this whole entire trip, like the book's not coming, one thing, like I said, the domestic situation, but I remain positive to the whole thing. So I'm so mad I don't have a book with me because I like my guests to have, like when y'all had me on as a guest, I feel like I gotta.
That's all good.
Yeah, but
look, it's in my car. We gonna get it. Trust me. Look, we gonna support. We appreciate you coming down here and being with us today, because you didn't have to do this.
Right.
And we are very humble. We gotta hear y'all. Y'all see that? We did. Haha. Potheads. Haha.
Oh man, can't wait to come to your city though.
Oh yeah, gotta come up there. It's cold. Come when it's hot. It's cold. It's cold.
Can't come to a city near y'all. Where y'all from?
Bird.
Watching this show.
Gotta come to Pittsburgh. They gonna soon in.
You got to get some hoodies and snow boots, girl.
Y'all definitely gonna need y'all hoodies.
Didn't you say you wanted to?
Well, it's about to be summer.
Yeah, I do want to do some snow, but y'all got ski.
No, we don't got no snow. Not right now.
I'm saying like
we actually didn't have no snow. I don't know. They playing. Them people playing with the weather. They playing with the weather. There is areas in PA that has it, but we ain't got none. Like Seven Springs.
Y'all got bears and shit up there.
Seven Springs.
And cougars.
No, where we at? You might see.
We got bears.
You might see a fox or a coyote, but not really. You got to be out in the suburbs. I'm from the hood. I'm in the hood where so it's. Straight city. It's straight city life. Yeah. But you gonna see a rat or a mouse?
Man, look.
A rat or a mouse. You ain't gonna see nothing crazy. I was a stray cat. You know what I mean?
Only in the hood.
Maybe a snake.
Shit, they even be like, I'm out of here. I ain't seen a garden snake since I ain't seen one in a minute.
I'm talking about somebody's pet.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. But you say not a little garden snake.
No, not a little garden snake. You know, somebody's pet every now and then.
What kind of? But I was wondering, what y'all got here? Because I know there's not no water here, right?
Nah, we got gators. Gators are right down the street.
Yeah, gators, like loose, like wild gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
if you go to the country.
Oh, the country, but not here.
No, we got them here on the southwest side. Well, we on the southwest side. Yeah, one of them parks.
You ain't got the girl. You ain't got the tall American.
I'm about to be like,
Sorry,
I
no.
like crocodiles though, but I don't want to be next to them.
No, we got
Nah, it is,
gators.
though. We
Like
got
you
gators,
can walk
snakes.
next to them, you see their eyes glittering and
Shut
stuff.
up. But where's the swamp at?
I mean,
I thought it was dry here.
nah, this
it
is
has
the
its
swamp.
areas.
It's built like a bowl.
We gonna have to show you next time you come. I
Okay.
promise.
Oh no, I'm keeping a number because I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm coming back. I told you my cousin live here, so I'm definitely gonna be back on forth here.
That's a bit.
Fuck
But I
around,
hate
fuck around and
this.
move down here.
I don't want to stop. Oh my god. Y'all, we say
Now's the time to say goodbye.
it is.
I know, right?
First of all, she looks like she's 15. Okay,
I'm 38.
so we gangsters around here. Holler!
I'm 38.
Yes,
38.
Black don't crack.
I'm like, I cannot crack. Okay.
Black does not
Awesome.
I'm 38.
Thank you for coming, being with us.
Thanks
we
for
really
having me.
humbly appreciate it. Come back anytime you want.
anytime.
Y'all go get the book. Go follow her.
Yeah,
Follow.
What's your Instagram?
Tell them where to find you.
And all your social.
Every social media is Miss Author Bay, Miss_Author_Bay. Same thing for Facebook. When you search it, it will come up my government name, Monet Smith. I don't mind people knowing that. But it's Miss Author Bay everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's where you can catch me.
Go find
And
it.
my stuff's public, so even if you want to come bird watch, I'll let you. You can comment and I reply back normally.
You heard it.
Right
Here's second.
You heard it right
On the
here.
podcast session.
On the podcast session. And y'all better follow everybody in my city that's watching. Y'all better make sure y'all follow them.
Thank y'all.
Y'all
We
some potheads
appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.